Was Teddy Pendergrass gay or bi? Did he cheat on his wife with Marvin Gaye Wife while Marvin watched from a window? Teddy Pendergrass exuded an undeniable allure that transcended mere charisma. Tall, handsome, and impeccably stylish, he commanded attention with every performance, he often clad in a white vest and drenched in sweat, reminiscent of a fusion between Barry White's magnetism and Idris Elba's physical presence. Women were drawn to him like moths to a flame, captivated by his charm and sensuality. It wasn't uncommon for adoring fans to express their affection in bold ways, from rushing the stage and showering him with undergarments to resorting to elaborate schemes. Women posed as hotel staff to gain access to his private quarters. Recognizing Pendergrass's undeniable appeal to female audiences, his manager Gordon conceived the idea of organizing exclusive concerts tailored specifically for women, a testament to the singer's status as a bona fide sex symbol. Was he unsung hero for Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes Band? Teddy Pendergrass's early career was shrouded in obscurity, overshadowed by his role in the band Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Despite their immense success with hits like Wake Up Everybody, If You Don't Know Me By Now, The Love I Lost, and Don't Leave Me This Way, the spotlight often fell on Harold Melvin rather than Pendergrass, who was the powerhouse behind the vocals. The misconception surrounding the band's identity likely contributed to Pendergrass's frustration, exacerbated by the lack of recognition and financial compensation he received. This discontent came to a head in 1976 when Pendergrass made the bold decision to part ways with the band, no longer content with playing second fiddle to Harold Melvin. Did he have a successful solo career? Teddy Pendergrass's solo career skyrocketed to unprecedented heights, earning him the moniker of the Black Elvis. With 4 consecutive platinum albums to his name, he basked in the trappings of fame and fortune, living a life of opulence characterized by a sprawling mansion reminiscent of Graceland, a fleet of luxury cars, a stable of horses, and even his own jeans label. His success seemed boundless, with the promise of even greater achievements on the horizon. In 1976, tragedy struck when Taz Lang, Teddy Pendergrass's girlfriend and first manager, was fatally shot on her doorstep. The case remains unsolved, with speculation pointing towards the involvement of the Black Mafia, local criminals who purportedly resented Lang's control over Pendergrass, a valuable asset in the music industry. Tragic accident and sex orientation reveal. However, tragedy struck in 1982, when Pendergrass's life took a devastating turn. While driving home one fateful night, he was involved in a horrific car accident that left his green Rolls-Royce mangled against a tree, shattering his neck and altering the course of his life forever. At the young age of 31, Teddy Pendergrass was left paralyzed from the neck down, robbed of his ability to walk and facing a future filled with daunting challenges and profound loss. In the lead up to the accident, Teddy Pendergrass encountered concerning incidents, including severed brake cables on some of his cars and trouble with his new Rolls-Royce. Reports also indicated his tendency for fast driving, evidenced by the crash involving his Maserati. Additionally, mechanical issues with the Rolls-Royce prompted compensation from the car company. These factors added layers of complexity to the circumstances surrounding the tragic event. Following the tragic accident in 1982, speculation swirled about the identity of the woman who accompanied Teddy Pendergrass in the car that night. It was later disclosed that the passenger was Tanika Watson, a transgender nightclub performer. This revelation added a layer of complexity to the narrative surrounding the accident and sparked public curiosity about his sexuality. Did he cheat on his wife? Teddy Pendergrass's personal life was marked by infidelity, a fact that was widely known among his wife Karen and other partners. She divorced him in 2002. During his tours, it was understood that Pendergrass would engage in relationships with whomever he pleased. In a 1978 interview, Pendergrass himself acknowledged his selective approach to women, asserting his independence as a traveling entertainer. This lifestyle led to him fathering 3 children by 2 different women, all born in 1974. Despite his success as a musician, Pendergrass's romantic entanglements and nonchalant attitude towards commitment were a source of contention in his personal life. Joan became Teddy Pendergrass's second wife, marrying him 2 years prior to his passing. Their journey began when Joan's cousin, who had forged a close friendship with Teddy following his 1982 accident, passed away suddenly. Taking it upon herself to inform Teddy of the tragic news during her cousin's funeral, Joan initiated a bond with Teddy that blossomed into a deep friendship and eventually evolved into a romantic relationship, culminating in their marriage. Their connection, born out of mutual support and shared experiences, led them to the marriage altar, where they embarked on a new chapter together. On June 5, 2009, Teddy Pendergrass underwent a successful surgery for colon cancer and began his recovery at home. However, he faced complications and returned to the hospital a few weeks later due to respiratory issues. Tragically, after a 7-month battle, Pendergrass passed away on January 13, 2010, from respiratory failure, with his wife Joan by his side at Bryn Mawr Hospital in Pennsylvania. He was 59 years old. Teddy Pendergrass was laid to rest at the West Laurel Hill Cemetery in Bala Cynwyd, Pennsylvania. Who inherited his estate? The late Teddy Pendergrass's estate has become entangled in a legal dispute between his son, Theodore Pendergrass III, and his widow, Joan Pendergrass. At the heart of the conflict lies the question of estate control and rightful inheritance. A suburban Philadelphia judge has decided that the widow of R&B singer Teddy Pendergrass will retain control over his estate,